Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good day. Um, I'm feeling good today. I'm not gonna lie. I hope everybody else is feeling good as well. If you woke up, you're blessed. It's another day. You're here. You're living. You got breath in your body. You made it. Congratulations. That's already the first win. Um, I wanted to come on here and holler at y'all, and I wanted to try do something a little different. Try something a little different. Everything on the internet is so rushed and done so quickly, and you know what I mean, especially on TikTok. Um, so I wanted to come with something that I'm creating this new segment I want to call Stopwatch. You know, and the reason I named it Stopwatch, I just came up with the idea. I was out working. I was, doing some of my work at one of my stores. I do a business cleaning janitorial service. It's called Jordan's Imperial Floor Service. So for all your janitorial needs, I got you, or I could send somebody to do the job. But I was out and about and I'm doing the work and I'm thinking, I'm like, I think I want to try this new segment, Stopwatch. Now, the name comes from, obviously, a stopwatch is something that you would calculate a certain amount of time with, when it relates to the clock and stuff like that, on that app, things like that. I thought about that. I was like, yeah, but stop and stopwatch. You break it up, stop and watch. Because, like I said, everything is so rushed on the internet. I want to kind of slow things down and, you know, and really have that one on one talk, or, talk to y'all and like, let's take a minute, take a breather, sit down and really think about things and really, because like, I feel like everything being rushed is like in a state of chaos. You can't really constructively or come up with great ideas and do great things. I feel like in a rushed environment all the time. Sometimes you got to sit down and really prepare your mental for certain things before you go into certain things. So I just wanted to bring awareness to that and just, so stop and watch. And then it's also fitting because this is TikTok. So it's an all around play on words, And if you're watching this on YouTube, salute, because I will be posting this on YouTube as well. My YouTube should be in the bio, I believe. If it's not in the bio, I will drop it down in the comments. So look out for that. Yeah, and if you're still watching, salute, because a lot of people they're not sitting around paying attention to, you know, they're not sitting down really watching videos. A short attention span, excuse me. Everybody got a short attention span. That's why ads work the way they do. They 15 seconds and yep. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all understand that. But, you know, people that really wanna can take the time and sit there and listen to things, it shows, you're different. You got something different in you. So um I feel like it's only fitting for me to get into talking about time today. Before I get into that, I'm sorry. The segments, I don't think they're really ever gonna be super long. Maybe in the future. I'm only really thinking 5 to 10 minutes, if that. But I want my segment to be somewhere in between that time. I don't want to hold y'all for too long. But anyway, let's get into it. Time. What are you doing with your time? We just walked into 2024 2 months ago, but the time is flying. About to walk into the third month in a few days. So it's like, are we still celebrating? What are we still going to parties on the weekend? We still going out spending all our money? And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do and that's what makes you happy. If you're content with what you got going on in life, there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. But if you're somebody that complains about your situation and what's going on in your life and you play the blame game, and take time to sit down and review everything that you're doing. Go over everything that you're doing, expenses, money, finances, whatever word for it. Just sit down and really take a time to think about why things are going how they're going. Because it's all a reflection of how your life is going, is a reflection of your actions and the things that you've done to get you to this point. I'm sure a lot of y'all know this, y'all heard this before, and it's true. Um, you know, so it's just take a time to reflect. Don't, like I said, if you're not in a place that you want to be, don't go out and party all the time. Because what are we celebrating? You know what I'm saying? What are we going out and celebrating? I spend most of my time. I try to read books. I listen to podcasts. I I go on YouTube a lot and do a lot of research on finances and business. Because, like I said earlier, I have a business and stuff like that. So I learn a lot about business. Emotional intelligence is something I've been trying to learn more about recently. Because you got to learn all the way around. Everything ain't about money. You got to learn about I learned about communication, how to better communicate with people, understanding people. Those are things that I really, take a liking to. And being that I'm a business owner, I got to know how I'm communicating with people, how to better communicate with people in front of crowds, and just be a great leader and things of that sort. So, but that's just me. I might be getting kind of off. I'm not getting off topic because that's things that I spend my time doing. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, credit. I look into credit, things like that. Um, that's pretty much. Sometimes I go out and have fun. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. Just as long as I definitely have a balance, and definitely make sure that balance makes sense for you. Balance it however it makes sense for you. You know, um, but you should definitely try to strive to grow every day, grow your mind, um, and just educate yourself. You should always remain a student. That's something I always learned. That's something I was taught. Remain a student. Don't ever think you know everything and know too much and you don't need to learn anymore. There's been times in my life where I got to that point where I felt like I was at that point, and it's like that's ignorant. You don't know everything, so you know what I mean. Lock in. This is a time and a place for everything. Lock in. Like I said, a couple months in the 2024. What are we doing so far? What have you accomplished? We should already have accomplished a couple things. Did you have New Year's resolutions? Are you still holding to that? And really, New Year's resolutions is not nothing I look at because it's like I don't set those type of things. I have goals that I have in life goals, and every day I try to get to that. Every day I'm working. I'm trying something new. I'm running two YouTube channels. I'm on TikTok. I'm always trying to expand. I'm trying new things. Um, whether I post a few videos a day, that's an accomplishment for me. That's good for me. As long go out, I do some work. That's an accomplishment for me. That's something. That's another thing. I journal things down sometimes. I'm like, okay, so I got that done. I did that. Keeping track of things, making sure you're being productive. And like I said, for the people that like to have fun and stuff like that, I'm not saying live a boring life and just all money, money, money. No, have a balance. Like I said, that's important because you don't want to stress yourself out and overwork yourself and burn yourself out. Also, another thing I like to work smarter, not harder. So try to find ways to do that. Whatever you want to do in life, you could do. Just get after it. Learn. Take time to sit down. Learn about whatever you want to do. Whatever work that you do or ever work, if you want to get into a new field, learn about it, take time, and go get after it. There's nothing that can stop you but you. There's nobody to blame but the person in the mirror. If you somebody else, you see other people doing, don't I don't compare myself to other people and stuff like that. And I don't think that's something that anybody should do. Um just look at what you've done in the past, I feel like, or this is what I do anyway. I can't tell y'all what to do. I look at what I've done in the past up to this moment that led me to the spot that I'm at now, and I'm like, I want to grow beyond that. I want to be better than I was yesterday. So what can I do today to make myself get a little bit further to my goal? Like I said, even if it's just post a video on YouTube, post a few videos on TikTok, or go do work, whatever that is, whether it's a 9 to 5, anything, that's, as long as you're doing something, you're getting active, doing something, that's great. I don't know. I might be talking in circles. I don't know. I don't want to hold y'all too long. If you made it this far, clap for y'all, man. You know what I mean? Congratulations to y'all, because it takes a lot in this day and age to sit down and really, unless you want to make a change in your life, or unless you got goals, and unless you're focused and stuff like that. If you can sit down and watch a video that is about bettering yourself and nothing but bettering yourself. If you're watching a video like that and you can sit through the whole thing, then that's great. And that's all my TikTok is about. You got reach. And I see a lot y'all rocking with that right now, and I'm appreciating all the love and support. All I try to do is drop game, whether it's a video or somebody else, spitting game, talking game, you know what I mean? Dropping gems. All I want to do is get y'all informed about different things, educate y'all on things that I can, If I'm seeing something from somebody else, like I said, I try to put y'all on game. So I probably won't be doing too much content from anybody else now that I'm in the based off of the guidelines of TikTok. I probably will mainly just come on here myself and talk now. But I feel like I, did a whole lot of talking. Dude, this is another time, another video I'll probably drop, and because I don't want to say too much on this video, and I could talk all day. But if you like it, just like the video, show me love, comment, the whole nine. I got my other social medias up. Show me love, man. I appreciate love.